episode 6, we're going to meet artist Adam Harriden, the man behind the Nevermind murals, and hopefully we can catch him in action.
So I'm a fashion designer predominantly, and an artist, I guess, slash when I'm not working full time. I've been painting for about my whole life, 15 years of that. And got more into muraling. I was fashion designing for Volcom, the streetwear brand, and I was doing a lot of stuff custom for General Pants. And then General Pants got me involved in sort of muraling their flagship stores when they launched. And I try and exhibit twice a year. And I guess working with Volcom as well, I was quite fortunate because I got to travel a lot and show with other artists throughout they're an American-based company, and a lot of really good artists work within that brand. So that sort of got me, I guess, working with labels like that. It's a good foot in the door to sort of get into good galleries. And I guess since then, that was nearly 10, 12 years ago, I've just kept showing, exhibiting and painting. It varies it's quite funny, like we've just been doing a few little club fit outs for some other companies, everything to retail chains throughout Sydney and Queensland. MTV, we just last year we worked on the MTV Awards doing art installation and some artwork for the awards and the after party. It's it varies a lot, the clients and the people, and also it's quite draining. Like when you do a piece like this, it's sort of, from a creative point of view, it can drain you for for a good 6 months. You don't want to sort of do another one, so it's it's quite draining. So I try and only do probably 1 or 2 of this size a year, and that way it leaves me enough sort of drive and enthusiasm to have a solo show. So it's not something you do lots and lots and lots of. At the moment, I work with an experiential ad agency as a creative director, and we work with a lot of clients like Sony, Ford, Telstra, a little bit more corporate work that I'm starting to do. But again, experiential, we're doing mainly a lot of installation work, a lot of mural work for product launches, roadshows, expos, things like that. So sort of varying the work at the moment, from art installation to mural work. But when it comes to my painting, I'd like to try and keep it a lot more just to individual shows, and try and limit it, I guess, to only special projects that I do mural work. All the characters that I paint, I guess each one of them sort of represent something from my life or within my life, or whether it's an event or through music, or they've all got a meaning. But I mean, I've had a lot of people say to me, even before I started this, that I've told people I'm doing this. They're like, "Are you going to stencil it? Are you going to trace it? Are you going to plan it? What are you going to do?" And I guess for me, it's like I really want this to be, when someone walks in, that they don't recognise who it is or something that they've never seen before. Whereas, like, majority of artists that do mural work at street art, you can never pick them apart because it's just this one stencil style that everyone does. And I work with a lot of those artists on a daily basis through just commissioning work through the ad agency that I work with. There's nothing unique or different about it. Whereas I don't try to plan this or really think too much about it. It's more just a piece of art for me rather than a commercial job. So as far as tackling it, it's more, I guess, a balance of, I always try and balance colour. Definitely, that's what I look at, like balance of scale and colour, and I guess I love to always put poetry and wording onto the paintings and the walls, and I think that sort of helps people as well when they see the finished process. They get to read a bit and look into it and take their own sort of slice from the work. I hope people can walk in and just go, just be immersed in the images and the art. I don't want to have any gaps or space, and just want everything to tie in and just look like this tunnel of really, really cool individual art. Yeah.
Okay, so we better let Adam get back to it. Tune in next week for episode 7, when we meet the guys from Function 1.